on, squad, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, my loves. So I know I have not been on in a while. I apologize for that. All right, just been getting my life and my shit together. But I hope you guys are doing very, very well, squad. I missed you guys. Now, guys, quickly before I get into this, and please don't skip over this because I want everyone to be aware. So I do not offer personal readings at all anymore, okay? If you purchased it before my website went down like months ago, then all right, you're good. But there are a lot of scammers. They're using, pages that look like mine. It'll be my picture. It'll be my same icon picture, my same photos. Like, they completely replicate my page. So if you guys get contacted by anyone, whether it's on YouTube, on Instagram, Snapchat, email, I don't care. If anyone contacts you saying, hey, it's Lisette, I want to read for you, then it is a scammer. It is not me. I will not contact you for reading under any circumstances, okay? Now, guys, the only way to get a personal reading from me from this point on, and I'm doing this to be able to protect everybody, is on my Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I go live a few nights a week, okay? And when I go live, that's when you can donate and you can ask a personal question. So you donate on the spot, you get your answer on the spot, and that's how I'm gonna do it for your name and shit, okay? All right. All right, squad, so let's get to it. Let's see what the overall energy is. Now, again, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Taurus signs. All right, so what is going on with the sign of Taurus right now? All right, guys, so we have the Sun card, the Knight of Wands, Six of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. So for a lot of you, there could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius around you that is significant at this time, okay? But there is something, Taurus, that it's like you were playing yourself. You were cheating yourself by being involved in this, like, at all. So you had to move away from something that you feel is difficult to move away from. But it's like so much fire and passion comes back to you once you let this thing go, once you make the decision to let it go. So it's like you dropped the burden of something you couldn't trust to begin with. All right. So there were secrets in something and you walked away from it. It's like, look, I want to be good. I want to be stable. And I know it's going to be difficult to drop this, but it was bullshit. So I have no choice but to walk away here. Okay. But I see a lot of blessings coming in because you guys make that decision. So let's get into the past, present, and future. All right. So what is going on for the sign of Taurus? Past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. And thank you guys for all the love. I'm happy to be back. All right, one more card. Boom, there we go. All right, guys, so the energy that we have here, Page of Swords in the reverse, okay? We have the World card in the reverse, Temperance card in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse, okay? Ten of Cups in the reverse, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, guys. So there's something that you've kind of been like fighting in your spirit where you need to let your spirit win this one, okay? Because there's something where, you know, and I'm just going to be blunt. I'm going to be honest. I'm a Taurus too, so I'm talking to myself also. But there's something where spirit is just like, look, if you keep this thing around in your life, you're not thinking clearly. All right. So you might be upset to let something go, but if you really want to be stable, if you really want to be good, if you really want to do your best, you have to let this energy go. Okay. It could be a group of friends. It could be a job that doesn't serve you. It could be a lover that doesn't serve you. Okay. But spirit, you know, wants you to be aware that there's something where, again, you're vulnerable. You don't think as clearly when you're around it. So let's look at the past, guys. So we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the King of Wands, and the Four of Cups. All right, so let's see why these cards are here, starting with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So why is the Nine of Pentacles reversed in the past? Let's get at least two cards here. The Chariot in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. So it was inevitable, guys, for something in the past to go down, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, this thing depleted the fuck out of you. And Nine of Cups in the reverse, you just weren't satisfied. You weren't happy around this, all right? You had zero control over something. And that's something where, you know, it had to be cut out in order for you to find emotional balance. All right, you really decided to protect yourself from a certain energy so you can get over something that just wasn't providing you any sort of good. All right, so we have the King of Wands. So this could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, but let's see why this is here. Why is this King of Wands in your past? We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse. The Ten of Swords. So the thing is that you guys felt really betrayed, or maybe someone felt very betrayed by you. But there's something here where you're realizing something just wasn't the path. And it's like you're conflicted within yourself, because I feel like once you've evolved to a certain position, we can't even get mad at other people anymore. We kind of just get mad that they got us. All right. I know I'm at that point. Like, if you get me or if you do something bad, I'm going to be more upset with myself than I am at you. Because it's like, how did I not pick up on that? How did I not see that coming? So that's what it was. It's just like, fuck, I didn't see that coming. So I feel like you feel even more upset or betrayed about something, because it's like you really just didn't see it coming. So it's like, I'm upset at myself. I'm upset at the energies around me that created this. All right. But there's something that it just... It looked good. It was presented in a very noble way, but it wasn't shit. It wasn't noble, okay? It wasn't something that carried itself with dignity and respect, okay? So you're just like, nah, I'm totally good off that. All right, Four of Cups. Why is this here for your past? Strength card in the reverse, Star card in the reverse. So you let go, you lose faith in this because you're realizing, look, this was damaging me. This was damaging my character. This was making me feel depleted. This was spreading me thin. Okay? I'm protecting myself at all costs, no matter what. All right? Now, in the present moment, we have the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in reverse. So a lot of you could be on the fence about someone or something who is very close and important to you. So let's see what this comes out to be. Why is this Two of Cups here for the present moment for squad? Okay. We have the Fool card. Let's get one more card here. So this flipped. You have the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, all right? So for some of you, this could have to do with the Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Or for some of you, this could be about a new start, specifically with someone that's close to you, but that you haven't been in touch with, okay? But there's going to be something, it's like, you know, do I continue forward with this? Do I not? You're going to be on the fence about that. And at the same time, there's something that you are sure you no longer want in your life. Like, you're just not invested in it at all. So on one end, I feel like you're considering about going into something for the future, but it's something that you're probably going to keep to yourself. And then at the same time, there's something that you're very sure you do not want to go back to. All right? So a decision needs to be made. You're between a rock and a hard, whatchamacallit? Rock and a hard wall. Okay? So 2 of Pentacles. The Tower card in the reverse. It's like you're saying, how do I move forward in the way that benefits me most, where I'm not attracting problems, where I can dodge any sort of bullets, okay? It's interesting because there's something here that's dropped with the Lover's card in the reverse, and that brings you so much fortune, but you or someone around you is very unhappy, although a lot of fortune comes in. So keep in mind, great things are happening. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're not going to be the one that's unhappy. But if you are the one that's unhappy, just think of all the good things that are happening now. Okay? So what's here? Okay, so yeah, you guys, it's like, what decision or how can I get into this? Or how do I do this in a way where there's the least amount of repercussions, if there's any repercussions that have to come at all? All right, so 7 of Swords in the reverse means something comes to light, some sort of secret comes out. So what is this about? 7 of Swords in the reverse. We have the Lover's card in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. So it comes out that someone has made a decision where it's like now you definitely can't go back to something. So let me give you guys an example so you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. Let's say you have 2 people that want to be with you, okay? And you make a decision to be with one of them and the other one finds out. So the other person finds out and they're like, damn, now because of this decision, I know I cannot be with that person, okay? So there is something that when the status of it is revealed, something has to be dropped. Someone feels like an injustice is done to them, but you guys are on top of the world. You feel happy as fuck. You have the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune. So honestly, squad, I think that this is going to be a change that's very good for you, but someone's like, oh, you know, like, how can you keep moving on without me, you know? So there's something or someone that you guys leave behind, and you know it's for the greater good, okay? So finally, for the future, we have the 3 of Cups in the reverse, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands, all right? So let's start with the 3 of Cups in the reverse. Why is this here? For the future. Eight of Cups in the reverse. 10 of Wands. So something from the past, Taurus, is going to come into your life. And this is something, for a lot of you, if this has to do with love, it would, if this would involve you cheating on a current partner, you're not going to do it, okay? But there's something that comes back in, and all it would bring is burden. That's literally all it brings. So you're not putting effort into this. I see you guys actually really blocking this off and preserving a new beginning that you're actually supposed to be in with the Hierophant. When you guys have the Hierophant, for any new beginning, that means you're on your soul's path, the reason why you were born. Everyone always says, what is my purpose? What is the reason why I'm here? The Hierophant, that means you're in alignment with it, okay? And that's like the number one asked question. Why was I born? Why am I here? Okay? So you're on a new path that's amazing for you. You have something from the past that's like, oh, what's good? Let's do this. And you're like, nah, I'm good. I'm on the right path. Like, I'm good. So we have the 9 of Wands. Why is this here? All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles, Hanged Man in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords. So you guys are really cutting something out. For a lot of you, I see a lot of Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy in this reading. Just to put that out there. But there's something you guys really cut off, and I feel like for a lot of you, it is something that you have been dealing with for a long time, okay? And you're cutting that off, and you're standing your ground with it. Okay, and so much fortune comes into your life because you stick to it. All right. So lastly, guys, we have the 8 of Wands, all right, for your future. Now, you're in a place where you made the decisions you had to make to be balanced, even if you're unhappy with what you can't build on anymore, all right? The 8 of Wands, this talks about movement and, you know, a constant back and forth, things like flowing into action. All right, we have the 7 of Cups. Let's get one more card here. 5 of Swords in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. So, you know how I said, guys, that there's going to be something from the past to try to come in. Whatever this past thing is, it's bullshit. It's all illusion. Spirit is saying it's really going to be coming at you, but choose the path where you're not fucking with it, where it can't cause you any conflict, okay? It's like you can't curse me out if I don't pick up my phone, all right? You can't come in if I don't open the front door. Like, keep that sort of energy. So whatever this is, make sure you're keeping a distance from it. And whatever this is, guys, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, you don't even give a fuck about it anymore, to be honest with you. All right, the King of Pentacles in the verse is like, I'll hang out with you if the first 25 people I want to hang out with are busy and there's nothing better to do. So imagine hanging out with someone because 25 people said no before you. That's the King of Pentacles in the verse sort of energy. So it's someone like, whatever it is that's trying to come back in, you don't even give a fuck about it anymore. So like, just, it's going to be easy to say no. Just make sure you stick to that no. All right. So let's get some cards of advice, guys. Let's see what Spirit has to say, okay? And again, guys, the only way to get read by me personally anymore is through my Instagram lives. So follow me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I'm going live right after this reading on Instagram. So what you do in those lives, you can donate. Ask the question once you donate, and then I'll answer your question on the spot. Just be patient. I do it first come, first serve, okay? And again, guys, I will never contact you in any way, shape, or form asking if you want a personal reading. If anyone does that, it is not me. I don't care if they're using my photos. You see my name. If they contact you and they say, hey, it's Lisette, I feel compelled to read for you, I promise 125% it is not me. It is a scammer. They will take your money and then they will block you. Okay? So do not do that. They got one of my cousins. I was so upset. It was a first cousin. I was like, yo, you grew up with me. How do you grow up with someone and not realize that someone else, like the person, you could tell their native language isn't English. I'm like, yo, I'm very articulate. I'm very good at English. I know how to speak very well. I know, like, if we grow up here, of course we're going to know English, but no, I delved into English. I was practically like an English major. English is my forte. So if you see anyone writing and it sounds dumb, it's not me. I can write the fuck out of an essay, the fuck out of an email. Like, I can write. All right, so let's get into this advice, guys. We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles. The Lover's card. We have the 5 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor in the reverse. All right. So there's the main thing right now, Taurus, is that you guys are realizing who is kind of like smiling in your face and talking shit behind your back sort of thing. Okay. Spirit is saying the worst that you could have gone through with any foul play, with anyone being fake, it's past you. All right. But that there were people around you that were wearing masks, that they were causing problems for you, whether you realized it or not. people who were rooting for you, saying that they're in your corner, but they really weren't. Okay? So with you guys letting that go, you guys go towards something that's going to provide long-term stability. So I see long-term money coming in. For a lot of you, long-term love is here. Okay? But this is all long-term. Like, you guys have the slow and steady wins the race. All right? So whatever it is, guys, it's not about running at this point. It's about staying consistent with something so that you can see long-term results. All right? So that's what you're dealing with now. All right? So I hope to see you guys on my Instagram live. Just make sure your notifications are on and that you're following me so that anytime I go live, it'll alert you. And if you have any questions you want to ask, you can donate and come in. And again, guys, if this reading did resonate with you, you can donate through the links below in my description. All right? Thank you, guys, if you choose to do so. Squad, I love you so much. Till next time. Take care, guys.